Egypt was hit with 10 terrible plagues for a year. Moshe Rabbeinu promises and delivers. They saw the hand of Hashem, and yet Pharaoh says, Mi Hashem asher eshma bekoilo. Who is this Hashem? Never heard of him. Not familiar. And he continues to deny the existence of Hashem. Pharaoh, what are you doing? Wake up. We love to make fun of Pharaoh. But wait a second. What about Klal Yisrael? They were there too. At the same time. They saw the hand of Hashem. But Chazal say, why is it that HaKadosh Baruch Hu took them out of Egypt bechipazon, quickly? Because they fell down to the 49th level of Tumah, and if they would have stayed just another minute, they'd have sunk down all the way to the 50th gate of Tumah, and from there you can't come out. How is it possible? They were serving Avodah Zarah. At the time they see the open hand of Hashem. The Medrash says the angels said to Hashem, you're going to save Klal Yisrael, and you're going to drown the Egyptians, but wait, they both serve Avodah Zarah. Then Klal Yisrael came out of Mitzrayim, and they were in the desert. They say to Moshe Rabbeinu, they complain, we want to go back to Egypt. We remember, we have good memories from Egypt. Good memories from Egypt? Imagine a Holocaust survivor came out of Auschwitz. Would he want to come back because he had some good memories in Auschwitz? Is there any person in the world that looks back at the Second World War and has good memories? How is this possible? Yetzirah goes to work. But why are we talking about Pharaoh, the Egyptians, Klal Yisrael? Why don't we talk about ourselves? There's a new plague in the world. For a whole year, it's called the COVID-19 plague. The coronavirus is a plague which shut down the entire world, killed so many. Millions of people died. Hundreds of millions of people were infected. The hand of Hashem, the clearest possible way, the tiny little virus you can't even see, shuts down the entire world. Causes so much pain and agony. Presidents, prime ministers, scientists, and doctors who are not known to be frum Yidden's lovers of Hashem already admitted. This is the hand of Hashem. We don't understand it. We can't figure it out. This virus keeps inventing itself. But what are we busy with for a whole year? How many people were infected today or yesterday? Who's responsible for this? Is the government doing what the government is supposed to be doing? What about these new mutations? Will the virus work? Who is supposed to take the virus? We are so busy with this instead of being busy with something much more important. The reason the virus was sent is for us to wake up, to do tshuva, to get close to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Instead, we get involved with the news. Fascinating news. Emetz Hashem, this virus will pass soon, speedily in our days. It will go down in the history pages as a plague that came to the world to bring about the Geula. What will our kids tell us? What? You didn't realize you lived at that time of the coronavirus and you didn't realize? It was a message from Hashem telling you to wake up, to get close to Him. Instead of that, you were involved with how many people are infected? Who's responsible? What about the virus? What about the vaccine? That's what you thought about instead of changing? Why didn't you do tshuva? Perhaps that's what they're going to ask us. It's very easy to do this in somebody else's chest, somebody else's heart, and say, you have to change and do this. But every person knows the areas that he is weak in, and he needs to get stronger. And we need to do tshuva. We need to change. We need to better ourselves, to get closer to Kodesh Baruch Hu. That's the reason the plague is here. We shouldn't give our kids a reason to tell us, what? You lived back then and you didn't change? The message was on the wall. It was so clear. A whole year, the entire world shuts down? What were you thinking? Were you sleeping? We have to do tshuva. We have to change. And Emetz Hashem, for that merit of changing, improving ourselves, getting closer to Ribono Shel Olam. In fact, the Kodesh Baruch Hu will send us the Geula HaShelema, Mashiach Tzidkenu, Korov B'Yameinu.